This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot, and I am doing your Pisces soulmate reading for October 1st through 15th, 2019. Also coming for you later today is Scorpio. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm sort of caught in my Gemini ascendant today energy, and so sometimes your for those of you who have strong Gemini in your charts, you know this. I'm Gemini ascendant, and when I get into that Gemini multitasking like stuff, it kind of goes haywire sometimes. I feel like I'm in that Gemini ascendant to the point where it's like the multitasking has become a multi-car pileup on an interstate. So it's a little bit of a disaster right now. So just bear with me, guys. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So Pisces, what I'm feeling for a lot of you right now is you are, I would just say Pisces, don't say the first thing that comes to your mind right now. Like whatever relationships or interpersonal situationships or work situation, whatever you're going through, Pisces, maybe say the second thing that comes to your mind and not the first. Okay? That's all I got to say about it. Hey guys, hey Cecilia. So I don't know what that means. I don't really know what's going on. I just have like this visual of Pisces literally like saying, feeling, I wish I didn't say that. I wish I didn't do that. Oh shit, I've got my foot in my mouth and it's not a good place for my foot to be. So, like I said, maybe it's the combination of my Gemini ascendant doing all of this multitasking until we're all like in a multi-car pileup on I-95, or it's me tapping into Pisces, or it's both, but Pisces. Yeah, put the cork in it for a minute, you know, or take the cork out of it, but let the wine sort of breathe before you pour the glass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense to you. Just hear the words. Hear the words. Feel the message. Anyway, guys, hope you're all doing well. Today is Monday. I'm doing a reading for Pisces and their soulmate for October 1st through 15th, 2019. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for all of that. I love you guys. And we're going to see what's going on, other than what I've tapped into, which is kind of some weird energy. But yeah, maybe I'm trying to get too much done at once and I just need to stop and breathe. I had this long like respite all weekend and now I'm like, go, go, go. And it's just kind of, you got to slow down when you see the wall, right? I just got the best F cards pulled today. The best F cards? What are F cards? Good read, please. That's the idea, Elizabeth Burtnett. Whether you ask for it or not, that is the idea. Okay, so guys, yeah, if you need to get a personal reading, everything's in the description. As you know, we're not going through the website right now. You book the reading by making a payment to the Cash App or PayPal, and I'll get back to you to schedule it pretty quickly. And $75 for 30 minutes, $150 for an hour, and also $150 for the What Makes You Magic Map of Destiny readings. Hello, guys. Hello. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate for those who are most in need of healing and guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages and the healing guidance. Thank you, archangels, Uriel, Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. Thank you for helping me out today. So I'm using Arcanum for the poll, and then if we do need any clarifiers, I'll be using the Thelema deck. I'm really hooked on these decks lately, I noticed, so you just get certain decks get in your hand and you can't put them down, and that's just been my go-tos lately. So we'll see. Venus in Pisces, this may resonate for you. This may resonate for you. Thank you, Priya. All right, so let's see what's going on with your soulmate, Pisces. What's up with your soulmate? October 1st through 15th, 2019. Thank you, Phoebe. You're welcome. Two of Wands, soulmate. Nine of Pentacles, soulmate. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Justice is the overriding. So here's what you got, guys. You got Justice as the overriding energy. That's Libra, and it's upright, so that's a good thing. So your soulmate's focus right now, they could be a Libra. They could also be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Virgo, Gemini. Those are the basic energies there. Yeah, your soulmate's really, you know, what that tells me, justice upright like this, is that what's happening right now in your soulmate relationship, and it's specifically whether you're together or not, it's happening to the soulmate, is karma is being served. Could be good karma, could be not so good karma, but it's all happening the way it's supposed to. The dogs always start barking the minute I go to do a freaking reading. I don't know, it's like clockwork. So yeah, I guess they know what's going on. So could be good karma, could be bad karma. I don't know exactly. I don't get a strong feeling. I think it's just because, in generals, it's so hard. For those of you who get personal readings, I kind of like zero in really quick on certain energies. With generals, it's different. Like this means so many different things, I think, for a lot of you. Your soulmate has got karma being served up. Some people, it feels really good for a lot of them based on the other cards. They're coming out of an energy of feeling left out in the cold, or they've left you out in the cold for some of you. It's I think there's a lot of regret here, because this Five of Pentacles, it's not like someone pushing someone away, but ultimately it's a lack feeling. Somebody feeling like, fuck, like what is wrong with my life? You ever sit around and you think like, what's going on? Where did I go wrong? Where did I make a wrong turn in life? And I think that's how they were feeling or are feeling leading up to this 1st of October. But that feeling is shifting into something more productive. Okay. This is the soulmate side. Now, the energies can flip, so this could resonate for you, Pisces, but if it's for you, then the other side will resonate for your soulmate. So just be aware of that. This is intended for the soulmate. So like I said, they're coming into with this energy of like, where did I go wrong in life? Like I feel like, I'm left out of something. They're feeling isolated. I'm feeling kind of, like this one skyscraper in a city like Boston where all the buildings are kind of, lower riding. So it's just interesting. This person feels very left out. Okay. No soulmate. Yeah. So this reading's probably not for you. They're coming into this point of needing to make a choice. They're like, okay, here, life is here. This is life, right? What is life? This is life. It's time for me to make a choice. It's time for me to pick something. This could be anything from relocation to change of jobs to leaving one partner and moving toward another. People who are single want to be in relationships. People who are in relationships want to be single. But most of the time, people who are single like being single and end up staying that way. Most of the time, people who are in relationships don't leave a relationship until they're ready to move into another one, because no matter how much they want to be single, they're relationship people. It just, but this is a point where someone's like, no, it's time for a change. If I'm in a relationship, I want to be single, or I want to be in another relationship. It's a change. Something's got to change. If this is a single person, I want to be in a relationship. This is someone who's ready for a change because they've been feeling the major ick about their life. Okay. Their life has been giving them the major ick inside for a little while here, and they're ready to move into something new. So it feels really, whether you call it good feeling, bad feeling, whatever it is, it's a feeling that's prompting change, the desire for change, right? They're also moving towards you slowly. There's toward their soul destiny, which is you. You're their soul person we're looking into. But they're doing that slowly. So they're making some slow changes. The first change they're making is that they're going on the this self vision quest to get their own life. So, and that's what everyone should be doing, right? When you wake up, the first thing that you should do is, instead of following after your soulmate like a puppy dog, you need to go get your life. Like, where have I been? What have I been doing? Let me get my life in order. So this is right on, soulmate of Pisces, or Pisces if the energy flipped. Go get it. Go get your life. Figure out what you're doing. This is somebody who's really trying to organize their thoughts, their desires, their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, fulfilling those things in every way that they can. And by doing that, what happens when you get in alignment? What happens when we're in alignment, guys? When we're feeling ourselves. When we're really feeling ourselves and life is good, you automatically call in your soul counterpart. You automatically call in what's for you because you're in alignment with yourself. When you're in alignment with yourself, the world is suddenly your oyster, okay? So this person's coming into alignment with themselves and the world is their oyster, right? Yeah, and desperate need for anything, you don't get it. Because desperate need is the opposite of manifesting what you want. A desperate need does not get you what you need. It gets you the opposite. But it's all about not needing, exactly. Just being with yourself. Good energy, and that's what gets you all the rest of what you desire. So Knight of Pentacles, yeah, they're moving ultimately. So it's like, here's the thing. Short term, they're not moving toward anything or anyone. They're moving toward their happiness. Ultimately, they're moving toward you. Yeah, if you're their soulmate here, They're moving towards you with the Knight of Pentacles. And when they get there, because they're taking their time, they're going to be stable. They're going to be abundant. They're going to be centered. They're going to be a different person than the person you maybe met. They're going to be what you thought they were because you got a feeling of what they could become, but what they turned out not to be yet, they're going to turn out to be that thing. They're going to turn out to be that person that you saw in them in the beginning and then got disappointed because they're coming in the right way. They're coming in slow and steady, right? Not coming in hot and fast. So magician energy, what's that mean? That's Virgo, that's Gemini. That's the magician, is Virgo and Gemini. Bam. It's that mercurial energy, that communicative energy that communicates what it needs, what it wants, how it wants it, and just brings it in, right? Mercurial is all about, you know, someone who knows how to express things, maybe sometimes a little bit too much, right? It's that just a mile a minute energy. But the good thing about mercurial energy, Virgo, Gemini, is you're the magician. You know how to transmute, how to use, how to alchemically, you know how to stir the brew and get what you want, basically. You know how to make the magic happen. Thank you, Griffith Spirit, for doing the reading for me, because that was just the right words. You know how to make the magic happen. The magician upright knows how to make the magic happen, and that's what your soulmate is doing. The magician is also one of my favorite cards because I'm Virgo, Sun, Gemini, Ascendant. That's my card right there, right? So you've got the Four of Wands coming next. So as the result of this magician energy, soulmate of Pisces, you're bringing in a leveling up for your soul. Okay, the Four of Wands is an interesting card. It's minor arcana, right? It's not major universe stuff, but it is in a way, because what it means, I mean, it's that 1111. It's that energy of something spiritual mixing with something ethereal, I should say, instead of spiritual. Something ethereal mixing with something very, very real and very tangible to bring about a union of some kind. Okay, it can be a union coming in, or it can be it's a good mixture is what this is, and it's bringing something good. It's bringing some kind of leveling up, or if not a leveling up, it's bringing about a union of some kind between you and this person, potentially, or between this person and a dream that they've been dreaming. It's about the fruition of this magician energy. It's whatever this magician energy represents in theory coming into reality. That's what this Four of Wands is. So it's good stuff. But you've also got the Moon and the King of Swords. So what do I make of this? Well, I make of it a lot to do with the overall energy of justice for this person. So with justice being their overriding energy, like I said, there's karma involved in this. There's a lot of karma coming into fruition. So the King of Swords and the Moon. This tells me that although justice is being served, although this person is doing a lot, and they are making an effort to move towards you long term, they're still using a lot of their mental energy. They're being very much mercurial still. They're in their mental communicative energy, but the one thing they're not communicating is their emotions. Their emotions, all of those deep waters, that, you know, those still waters, they run deep, but they're still on the surface. You're not seeing any of that from this person. All hidden. There is not an expression of emotions here. Not one bit of emotions being expressed from this person in all of these cards. So you can just, if you're wanting this person to express something to you emotionally, Pisces, and Pisces, you're in the water. You want some expression of emotions. This person is in the air. They are not expressing stuff to you. They're not going to express how they feel. They can communicate with you really well. If you want communication, you could probably have some great communication here. Do not expect emotions. That's not what this person's doing. That's all hidden. That's what the Moon is. It's hidden emotions. It's also secrets. But when it's beside the King of Swords, I don't feel like it's secrets so much, because the King of Swords is sort of clarifying that. And so when the King of Swords is here, that's not secrets. I mean, there's a lot of communication here and a lot of mental energy and a lot of clarity and truth, just not when it comes to feelings. Okay, so take that how it resonates for you. Let's see what's going on with you guys, Pisces. Let's see what it is. This is a strong connection too. It doesn't feel, although it feels like there's not a lot of communication of emotions, there's definitely, with the Moon card, there are a lot of emotions present. You know, the Moon is the divine feminine. It's a lot of feeling. It's just the communication of those feelings is not necessarily taking place at this time or in the near future. So if that's what you're waiting on, don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. Keep breathing for sure. Show me the energy for Pisces, October 1st through 15th, 2019. Yeah, twin flames, though, they don't even have to tell you how they feel. You can tell when you look at each other's eyes how you feel. What's that? Queen of Swords. So that's a true pair right there. I mean, they're coming out King of Swords. They're coming out Queen of Swords. That's what it is. Darcy, I'm going to do Scorpio in a little while, after I do a couple more personal readings that are being waited for. Okay, so the good news is we've got the Ten of Pentacles as your overall energy. So Pisces, I like this. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles as your overall energy. I still like it, though, because you're putting work into something and you're keeping your head down. Pisces, sometimes you get too dreamy, right? So I like that you're in this like head down work energy. You've got, this is very Virgoan energy. We like it. And behind that is the Two of Cups. So whether you're intending to or not, by sort of keeping your head down and putting work into what needs to be attended to, you're actually helping bring your soulmate connection, this Two of Cups energy, you're bringing that into fruition. You're bringing that to the forefront by putting in the work on things. So it's like being practical right now, Pisces, is really serving you. And it's also serving your love connection. Whether it feels that way or not, and some of you, I feel like you're not even aware of that. It's really cool because the energy that I tapped into right away for you, Pisces, is you're trying to focus on work and on finances and all these practical things, even though that's not your natural state necessarily. You're really trying to be that practical energy. But what you don't realize is you're actually helping your soul connection by doing this right now. A lot of you aren't even aware of that. You think you're just focusing on all these things but you're actually helping this connection so much because apparently your person, the other side of this connection, they're turned on right now by stability. They're really turned on by people who do what they say they're going to do. They're really turned on by stability. They're turned on by someone who's not so always so dreamy and emotional and in the water, but who just really like delivers the goods. And so what you're doing is kind of delivering the goods without knowing it, and they're seeing this. A lot of your soulmates are watching this, and they're turned on by it. They like it. They like what they see. So that's good for both of you. Okay. On the board, like I said, you've got the Queen of Swords, which is good energy too. That's logic, right? A lot of air energy coming through for you, Pisces, and I like that, although you have a strong soul connection here that's childlike. So even though you're in this logic, which is good, and putting the work to it, you've got the Six of Cups here. So I know that at night when you go to bed, you start having all these memories and getting, tripped up on the nostalgia of it, and maybe, that's a little too much, but it's good. I mean, the good news about this is that this is not something that just goes away. This kind of connection comes and goes in cycles, and it's cyclical, and it's coming around for another loop. Okay, this roller coaster is not done. There's many loops to it. So it's not necessarily a bad thing for you to be in this nostalgic energy but definitely as long as you're doing the work thing, in those waking hours. That's so important. You've got to find the balance there, okay? Make sure you're finding the balance, because if you're all in the water about this connection day and night, it's never going to come around like it needs to. You've got to continue whatever this energy is of practicality, Pisces, because that's serving you in a really good way. That came through really strong. And so I don't feel that this energy is not serving you. I feel like it's more of a assessment of the connection than an actual energy. This is just saying, like, this is what it is. Just know that there's more coming. It's got sort of a cyclical nature to it. Things are going to be, you're either going to repeat or evolve to a new cycle. So you don't want to keep repeating the same cycle either. So reunion, yes. Repeating old habits and behaviors, no. So keep your head down, keep moving forward, keep working, keep showing yourself to be the practical, I get things done, I do what I say I'm going to do person that your soulmate really needs you to be, because there's some devil energy here. And I definitely feel like with the devil energy and the tower, it's, this is different things for a lot of people, but just to describe it in general terms for most of you, there's some behaviors that still haven't come to an end, and they're going to come to an end, whether you're choosing to bring them to an end or the universe is. So just be aware of that. A lot's changing, okay? So when someone tells you don't go changing, you better just tell them sorry, but I've got to, because you're about to change a lot. So good things happening here, and it's going to move you forward. You've got, the devil, the tower, the chariot, the world. 4 majors, all in that order, all telling a clear story. The devil, the tower, the chariot, the world, okay? Capricorn, Cancer. What's happening here, though, is, excuse me, whatever this behavior is represented by the devil upright, it's not good behavior. I think it has to do with the way the two of you relate to each other, and it's mostly about codependence. Certainly, God knows, it could be as many people as watch these things. Some of it's going to be addiction, some of it's going to be overindulgence, some of it's going to be toxicity, cheating, whatever, gambling. All of that stuff can fall into it. But what you need to know is, when it comes to the relationship with this soulmate, there's toxic behavior here that's would be classified as being codependent. And so that ache you're feeling for this person, that achiness, that, like, I was just talking about this to somebody in a personal reading, that achiness you get at night or whatever, where you start feeling all this nostalgia, that's actually not a sign of a healthy relationship. It's a soulmate connection, and you guys can have a healthy relationship down the road. That ache, though, is a sign of codependence. I mean, the fact is there's codependence here like you wouldn't believe. And that happens a lot in these soul connections. That's actually very natural for that to happen, because as humans, we are often not healthy and engage in toxic behaviors. So there is codependence here, but that's going to be sort of broken. Part of what this separation, for those of you in separation, is about is breaking away from that codependence. And you're moving forward as you put work down. Guys, don't talk bad about people in the chat or I'm going to block you. We're here to do a soulmate reading. So if there's someone who's a devil and a this and a that and a that, or if it's their karmic that's that, just go watch another reading, because this is a soulmate reading for people who actually maybe have been hurt, whatever, but it's not a, I'm trying to say this as nicely as I can. I'm sorry for those of you who've been hurt, but let's don't do that, okay? You know, I don't like that, guys. So this is, I'm sorry for the hurt they've caused you, but we're not going to go negative like that. So, Carmela, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry for the hurt that you've been caused. Clearly you're hurt, but let's not in this chat while I'm doing a reading go off about what a devil someone is. I mean, unless you're welcome to do it if you want to. Try it. The Chariot. This is moving forward. Yes, projecting. This is moving forward from that toxicity, from that. See, this is the good thing that's happening here is whatever the toxicity was, whatever it was, you know what to do, Cecilia. Whatever it was, when that tower comes in, it's saying no more. This codependence, this behavior, which both people take part in, whether you're even in relationships that are, you know, I hate the word narcissist and empath, which is very common, narcissist empath relationships, both people take part in it. Both people participate in that relationship, okay? There's not one person at fault in a codependent relationship. So what's good here, though, is it's being wiped away. It's being wiped out, and you're moving forward with the Chariot energy into a really nice place where there's a completion to that energy, right? There's a completion. That's not the case anymore. When you guys move into this new cycle, should you both choose to, because you don't have to take anybody back that has harmed you. We're all autonomous adults here. Should you both choose to move forward in a new cycle in this relationship, it's going to be a new energy here. You've got the Three of Pentacles, which is building on a foundation of love and on a foundation of an agreement to move in a healthy direction together. So that's why I say, although the sort of that ache, that emptiness that you get sometimes from a soulmate connection that is reflected in this nostalgic feeling where it's like that your happy memories and good stuff, but also like this ache, like the thought of what could be or isn't and all of that. There's a little bit of codependence in there that's not so healthy. And there's such a great soul connection here that should you be able to allow this tower to do its job or do it for the tower, break free from that codependence and start healthy, there's a potential for a really nice relationship here. And there is a chance for the evolution to bring you to a new cycle instead of the repeating of an old one. So for those of you who are here that would like that, I wish you well. For those of you who are here because someone was hurt you and mean to you and blah, 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 I wish you well too. Away from that person. In any event, we wish you well. All right, so let's see what the Sacred Destiny Oracle can add to this reading for Pisces and their soulmate. Thank you, Kinge. Kinge. Pisces soulmate, Sacred Destiny. What is your Sacred Destiny, guys? You're welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. And thanks for keeping it light, keeping it upbeat. I'm sure if you want to talk about some negative stuff, you can find a counselor or a therapist to do that with. I am neither of those. Nice. This is good stuff. You've got diligence. The diligence card is a beautiful card. Diligence is really, if you think about them, and that's a beautiful picture too. Diligence is about what we've seen you doing, Pisces, putting your head down and staying, keeping your nose to the grind, doing what you have to do, not for this other person, but for yourself. And for those of you who want reunion, you're actually helping that connection get to that point by doing things for yourself. It's a beautiful thing. And then it's about also what it's bringing you to here, which is what? Abundance. Best card in the deck. It's all about you and your abundance. Whether you end up with this soulmate or whether you're bringing someone else new into your life by staying in this state of alignment and being grounded and centered, it really doesn't matter. The point is by living this way, by releasing old things and by putting your head down and focusing and being diligent about getting your life, you're literally opening yourself up to be receptive to a future where you have a healthy relationship with that person that you want in your life. And you don't even have to go chasing after it. When you do this, you literally are inviting the universe to send those things right into you. You don't find love, love finds you. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Namaste. I wish you all a lovely week and best 2 weeks of October that you've ever had. Go get it. Go get it. I love you. It's change. It's change. That's right. All right, guys. Thank you. And I will be back on to do Scorpio. I have some personals to do, and I'll be back on to do Scorpio today. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your help, Cecilia.